If you've been living in your Marysville home for 15, 20, maybe 25 years, and lately you found yourself wondering whether it's time to sell, this video is for you. Not a sales pitch, not a pressure play, just an honest conversation about a decision that deserves real thought. I'm Jim West. I've been selling homes in Marysville and Union County for over 20 years. I've helped a lot of people in your exact situation. And the first thing I always tell them is this: staying or selling is not a financial decision alone. It's a life decision. The money matters, but it's not the whole picture. So let's walk through this together. The first question to ask yourself is, does this house still fit your life? Not the life you had when you bought it, your life right now. Maybe the kids are grown and gone. Maybe the yard that used to be a source of pride has become a source of work. Maybe you've got 2 staircases and you're only using the first floor. Maybe your closest friends have moved to something smaller and you've started to wonder why you haven't. This is the question most people avoid because it feels uncomfortable. But it's the most honest starting point. A house that no longer fits your daily life isn't a home anymore. It's overhead. The second question is, what would you do with the equity? Most Marysville homeowners who have been in their homes for 15 or more years are sitting on significant equity right now. Depending on when you bought that home, that could be $150,000, $200,000, or more. That equity is doing one of 2 things. It's either working for you or it's just sitting there. If you sell, that equity could fund a more comfortable next chapter, whether that's a smaller home with lower maintenance, a move closer to family, or simply more financial flexibility in retirement. That's not a small thing. For a lot of people, selling their home is the single biggest financial move they'll make in their 60s or 70s. But you don't have to make that move just because you can. The question is whether staying is a conscious choice or just a path of least resistance. Third question is, what's your timeline? This is one most people don't think about clearly. If you know you want to sell eventually, say in the next 2 to 5 years, there's an argument for doing it sooner rather than later. And here's why. The Marysville market right now is still favorable for sellers. Inventory is limited, buyer demand is steady, and well-maintained homes in good neighborhoods are selling well. That doesn't mean you need to rush, but it does mean that if you're leaning towards selling, waiting for the perfect moment is often a mistake. Markets shift, rates change even more, and your ability to manage a move also changes as years go by. If your timeline is 5 or more years out and you genuinely love where you are, then staying may be exactly the right call. The key is that it's a decision, not a default. The fourth question is, what does a transition actually look like? And this is where a lot of people get stuck. They think about selling the house, but they don't have a clear picture of what comes next. And without that picture, the whole process feels overwhelming. So they do nothing. Let me tell you what the transition actually looks like for most of my clients in this situation. First, we start by talking through what you want in your next home. Smaller square footage, single story, lower maintenance, maybe even a different neighborhood. Then we look at what's available in Marysville and Union County at your budget. And then we sequence the move so that you're not in limbo. You're not selling before you know where you're going. It's manageable. It's been done by a lot of people in this community. And the ones who do it well are the ones who gave themselves enough lead time to think it through. So, where does that leave you? If you're watching this video You're already thinking about it. That's the first step. The next step doesn't have to be a decision. It can just be a conversation. I offer a free, no obligation consultation for homeowners who are considering selling. We'll look at what your home is worth in today's market, talk through your options, and give you the information you need to make a clear-headed decision on your timeline, not mine. There's no pressure, no hard sell, just 20 years of local experience and an honest conversation about what makes sense for you. If you're ready for that conversation, call or text me at 614-507-5732 or visit jimwestteam.com. I'm Jim West, and I've been helping Marysville homeowners move forward with confidence for over 20 years, and I'd be glad to help you do the same.